Hello. So today what I'm doing is I am starting to clean out some of the stuff in the small tunnel. As you can see, I have cherry tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers, and in this row was also a row of cucumbers, and I'm taking them out, and so I have to remove all the staples that the woven fabric is being held down with. I have to remove all those. And the biggest thing is now that the woven plastic goes underneath my table over there. So I had to clear out the spot because I store all the trays under there. I have to clear them all out and sort them and wash them and put them away for next year. And I have some more over there. And some of them have been washed, but not all of them. And then I have to go underneath there and take the woven fabric that goes all the way to the end. I think next year, what I want to do is I want to put 2 strips of woven fabric going across, so that then at the end of the season I don't have to climb all the way underneath the table to undo it. But anyway, so I'm going to undo the rest of this row and clean it all up. And my intentions are to do like 3/4 of the row with spinach, and then the rest of it with radishes, so that they should grow up relatively quickly. And the spinach, it's cooling down now, so they should germinate. Spinach does not germinate well in hot weather, but we've been getting cool nights now in the 60s and sometimes even in the 50s, so I think it'll germinate relatively well, and we should have some spinach and radishes to sell in about a month or so. End of October, maybe beginning of November. Our farmers market does go into the middle of November, so we have an opportunity to sell stuff there, whereas most of these other veggies are starting to slow down. As you can tell, the plants are getting old and they're not producing as well anymore. I have cucumbers out there, which I'm going to rip all out, and I'm going to plant some cabbages and that kind of stuff there. But that's for another day. Today I want to get this done and get it going and get it seeded with the spinach and the radishes. So I got all the staples off. Now I need to kind of clean this up and roll it up and so it can get put away. I'm just trying to get most of the dirt off of it. Let's see, got some more staples. Alright, so I removed the woven fabric. I am now just kind of moving the dirt. Where we grow the plants, the dirt is relatively loose, so I'm just using this to loosen it up a little bit more and make it a little bit more even between the rows. Unfortunately, that's hard as rock, but I'm not even going to touch that. So I'm just right where I'm going to plant my spinach and my radishes. That's the only part I care about. I'm going to go ask Ed if he has any fertilizer he wants me to put in with the soil and mix it about. And then hopefully I'll get to plant all the spinach and radishes this afternoon to get that going and water everything. I am going to put the water lines back, but I'll probably use the hose today to make sure everything gets nice and moist and that kind of stuff. And I'll probably use that throughout the time because there's only 2 water lines, and if it's, one plant, then that's fine. But I'm going to have like probably at least 4 rows of spinach and 4 rows of radishes. So I'll probably use the hose to water it down until it starts growing, and then I'll go to the water lines. All right, so I am finally finished. So if you look, I did 3 rows of spinach all the way down to, ouch, sorry, all the way down to where that little white tab is. To there, and then from here on is radishes, and I did French breakfast on the outside row, and then the other 2 sides, the middle and the outside on the other side, is actually a German giant variety. They grow really nicely, so I'm hoping that probably in a month that something will be ready to be picked. Like I said, our one market goes till the middle of November, so there's still plenty of time to grow some spinach and some radishes. Thank you.